Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Zach here. Today I'm going to show you a tutorial and pretty easy method to be a hero in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So I'll show you the build for Cloud first. This is the build that I'm using. If you want, you can also use the Rune Blade for stronger magic, which is pretty much what I used the first time I completed this challenge. But now I use the Buster Sword since I have magic up on Cloud, and it's pretty balanced as well. So up to you if you want to use, but these are the best two swords in my opinion, Rune Blade and Buster Sword for this challenge. And obviously you can't have Sephiroth get his gear changed at all, because he's OP already. So this is what I'll have. I have the Buster Sword, Cetra Embracer on Cloud, and the Genji Glove so we can exceed that damage limit. The materia, we got Lightning and Wind connected to Swiftcast, Wind connected to Magic Focus, First Strike materia, Magic Up materia, Phoenix to lift up the magic even more. Got Fire and Ice materia linked to Elemental, Wind connected to MP Absorption, and Wind connected to HP Absorption. These are pretty much going to be your best friends here, MP and HP, because they're going to cast a lot of spells in this challenge. You also have enemy skill and ATB boost materia. And you're also going to add max HP to 200 times 2, and MP recovery rate up and reprieve, so you can have a little last stand and make one last try to heal. Alright, and with that, we will get to the gameplay.
The intel you have I've begun to see the more I learn about our world.
If I go a little too fast for you guys, I have done this challenge a lot more since my first completion. Feel free to pause the video, and let's get this going. Alright, first boss is Titan. So this is pretty much the easiest one of the entire boss fight. So with Sephiroth, you're going to strike 4 times, and get ready to use Retaliation Stance. You don't have to do this method, it's just the way I do it. And keep spamming his attacks, his spinning attack when you dodge, because look at his limit gauge. Look, it goes so fast, like it's ridiculous. Just keep doing this a few times when he's pressured, and then when you get the right opening, use Octoslash and switch to Cloud immediately, and then use Aroga to stagger him, and then switch back to Sephiroth after he does Octoslash and do Prime, and go right back to Cloud, slash Titan a few more times, use ATB boost after you gather 1 ATB, and then use Aroga again, and he should almost be dead. So just finish him off. If you don't, it's perfectly fine, but if you don't kill him, just keep doing the same thing you did before. And just like that, Titan is done. Right, this boss is also pretty easy. Mainly be Sephiroth for this one. Just wait for him to use an attack. Be sure to parry, and then start spamming again. This method is pretty easy. Just keep spamming until he gets his limit, then use Octoslash, immediately switch to Cloud. Give it a little bit of a time until he does that. Then go to Blizzaga, so this will pressure him, and then back to Sephiroth for Prime. And then go and do it again. Build up more. He's going to do Furious Blows, most likely. Again, don't have to do this technique that I'm doing. But if you are... if you played this a lot, and you're just having trouble completing it, this is the best way to build up his limit gauge and Retaliation Stance. Back to Cloud, ATB charge, Aroga, stagger him, and that should be it. Just go ham right here. And with that, second boss is done. Yeah, it's pretty simple when you get the hang of it. Alright, we got Phoenix. So this one, you're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to build a lot of gauge with Sephiroth right here. Just keep slicing. After the 4 hits, press triangle. And then with the enemies he summons, you're going to use Zanshin right here. So if you want, pause. If I'm going too fast, be sure to pause the video and rewind it if you need to. This is pretty much what you're going to have to do. And with Sephiroth, it's so easy to dodge. Just got to time it right. Keep spamming. Yeah, see, I still have trouble sometimes. So, yeah, do that. And with the bomb, you're gonna have to use Zanshin twice and then use Zanshin Rising. So just keep spamming. Here comes the burst again. With that, you got the limit. Do not use it just yet. You're gonna give it a little bit of a wait. So keep going with Sephiroth. And then as you're using Zanshin on this enemy, using the command on Cloud to use Blizzaga on Phoenix, because they'll be pressured after this. And right as he casts it, use Octa Slash right here. You should be staggered right here. Build an ATB with Cloud, ATB boost. Switch to Sephiroth, use Prime. And then you do another Blizzaga with Cloud. And with that, Phoenix should be done. So yeah, if I was a little too fast, rewind the video. So, but yeah, it's as simple as that. Alright, this one, you need to be pretty careful. Because every time you hit the dragon, he'll launch a little orb at you, which does good amount of damage. So with Sephiroth, just keep dodging, do the spam. If you guys don't know how I'm doing this, do circle and then hit triangle after he dodges. And you can actually parry those little orbs, and then keep parrying. And right as you get Octa Slash, switch to Cloud. Do Thunder, because that's what he's weak to. See, look at that. Already half his health gone. And with Sephiroth, immediately move after you do Prime. And watch out for his attacks. Magma Roar, it does about 5k damage to you, which is not good. But yeah, and since Cloud has Elemental with Fire, these attacks are hardly going to do anything to him. So you don't really need to worry about Cloud. Just worry about Sephiroth right here. Hurricane, get away from that. That'll do a lot of damage as well. Parry, Octa Slash. So let's keep doing that. I think this is it right here. So yeah, be careful when he does Hurricane and Magma Roar, because those will both do about 5k damage. And you don't need to worry a bunch about Cloud on that fight, since he has Elemental. Alright, next we got Kunjata. For people who don't know his attacks, best to stay away from him. So, but if you know you can parry everything, then this will make the challenge a little quicker for you. So pretty much just keep spamming this entire fight, because that's all you're pretty much going to have time for. And you got to be careful when he does his element charge. Yeah, all these attacks, if you don't know if you can parry it, feel free to charge it or dodge it. And when he does that, when he does his elemental charge, you have to be quick and use Octa Slash, because August spells and your limits are the only thing that can stagger and get him out of that animation. With Cloud, like what you saw me do earlier, use Prime mode so you can build ATB faster. And every time you have 2 ATB bars, save it until he does his elemental charge. And pretty much just keep doing the same thing. After you build that limit break with Sephiroth, every time when he usually hops like that, that's when he's about to do it. When he does that attack, be ready to do your limit break or August spell. And with that, he should be staggered, and it will. Now we can do some real good damage right here. Use August spell with Cloud. Keep building, and since the the stagger gave Sephiroth about half of his limit back, it'll make it a lot quicker to build his limit again. So there we go, see? Keep spamming with this, and he hopped again. Elemental, use your limit break. And build 2 Cloud, 2 ATB bars, and then switch back to Sephiroth to use Octa Prime, and then start spamming with Sephiroth again, because you already have an August Spell waiting for when he does the attack again. Watch for Thunder Stomp, unblockable move, but you can dodge it pretty easily. Okay, see, has his Elemental. Use Aga with Cloud. Any Aga spell you want. I prefer to use Wind since it does a good amount of damage, and with that he should be done. So yeah, with Kajada, if you don't think you can parry much, just go ahead and dodge it and block it normally. You shouldn't do that much damage. Alright. Jabberwock. Also pretty simple. Sephiroth. Again, if you can't parry it, I know I'm saying this a lot, but it is pretty crucial. If you know you can't parry it, the attacks are also pretty easy to dodge, especially with Sephiroth, since he pretty much teleports. And now do Octa Slash right here, switch to Cloud and build up 2 ATB, and then just wait there. Because after you do Limit Break, he'll put out Gorgon Shield. And then after you do Octa Slash Prime, build up your Aura Charge again, and then switch back to Cloud. And then wait till he starts glowing red, and then use Furaga.
Don't overdo it. You're in good.
Because this is what will get him out of the Gorgon Shield. And then after that, he is out of it. Again, dodge if you can, or if you want to parry it, go ahead. It is pretty simple. And with that, keep hitting him. You should get pressured, especially after you get him out of Gorgon Shield. And he should be staggered right here. And he could also be dead as well. If not, don't worry. You can just finish him while he's still staggered and on the ground. That's that. Be sure to rewind if I am going a little too fast. Just go back to a few parts when I was explaining about dodging if you need to. Alright, this one, Alexander, is pretty frustrating at sometimes for me. But once you get his attacks down, it should be pretty simple. But he is still pretty challenging. With Tracking Beam, you can dodge that or block everything if you want. But with Sephiroth, you can parry it and build up your limit gauge like that. Keep spamming square if you want to do the parry method. Go into retaliation stance by pressing R1, and then time it exactly right with square. Alright, and then just keep spamming with the arms. And then after you know he has the right amount of health, use Zanshin to cripple the arm. And then just keep spamming on him. Whenever he does these attacks, get to the ground. Should be a good amount right here. Just keep spamming. His pressure gauge goes really quick. Yeah, you may take a couple hits, but it is worth it. There, right when he's staggered, use Octa Slash with Sephiroth, and then switch to Cloud, use Aroga. Look at all that damage. Insane. And then, yeah, keep going. ATB boost after you build one with Cloud, and then use Thundaga for the weakness, and he's dead. See, it's pretty simple. You just gotta know what attacks are what, and know the timing of them, so that way you can either dodge them or parry them if you need to. Okay, this one is pretty simple as well. Just immediately keep spamming circle with Sephiroth till he gets right into the face of King Zu. And then lock onto the wings with when he's doing the Swan Song, because this is a one-shot. And you gotta get the wings pretty quickly. And right as he's pressured, keep spamming. And right as you get the limit, do Octa Slash. Switch to Cloud. Use Aroga.
Keep it together. Stand back.
Do not use Octoslash Prime the first time, because he will go right back to Swan Song then. And then as you do the same thing right when he does it. Just as long as you get the wings, this boss is so really easy. See, look at that. Pressured. Use Octoslash when he's staggered, and then switch back to Cloud. Build up 1 ATB boost, and then use Thundaga for the weakness. And that, he is done. Sorry if I do go a little too fast, guys. This is my first tutorial video, but if it is helpful, I am very happy that I did help you guys out with this. Alright, Bahamut. Very, very tricky because he spams so many attacks. Right as he goes up to you, he will do the 2 attacks like he just did. And you can parry most of his attacks with Sephiroth. You gotta main with Sephiroth in this. Thruster spin, get out of the way if you don't think you can parry it, because that does a lot of damage. Crush Grip, Sephiroth is immune to getting grabbed, so if you get hit, you won't take much. Alright, and when he does Particle Charge with Sephiroth, use Zanshin and Zanshin Rising after you get your Aura Charge all the way up. Get both the wings with ease, and start spamming again. And see, when you get hit with the orb, you will have a little spell on you, and right when the thing expires, you will take about 500 damage. To avoid it, mainly just use your Limit Break. With Cloud, go to Prime Mode. Yeah, the attacks are pretty fast with Bahamut. It is, if you want to, just go ahead and block it. You will take damage, but it is safer than just getting hit. And do the same exact thing. Keep getting all the wings. And then when it's... use Octoslash. Switch to Cloud. Use Primo to build up the ATB. Use Aeroga, so you can get some health back. And it should stagger him if you are... if you do get him at the right time. So Cloud again, switch, ATB boost, use Aeroga again for more damage. And watch, I'm about to take 500 damage due to the spell on me. Or 700, one of the two. But, oh yeah, and so, and sometimes he will instantly go to his phase. And these attacks are insane. Yeah. Yeah, see, I still have trouble sometimes. So with have Bahamut lock on to Cloud so you can heal Sephiroth, and then you're right back at it. Whirlwind, block or parry if you want. Alright, here we go. Particle Charge, Zanshin, Zanshin Rising on each wing, then he'll be pressured. And he is almost dead, so right here, right as you see, keep an eye on the spell. If you are, if there is a spell on you, just watch the thing. And right as it's about to expire, use your Limit Break. Switch to Cloud, Aeroga. And if you want to get a little fancy with it, you can use Double Helix to finish off. Alright, and with that, Bahamut is done. Hopefully this guide has been helpful to you guys. Again, it is my first time, so you might have heard some stuttering, but hopefully it has helped you out. All right, and here we go. Odin, the last boss. So immediately he might do Soaring Spear or Charge. So be ready to parry or dodge. I would much rather practice parry, especially for Odin. Spear Rampage, give it a few seconds so you can parry it. And you gotta spam like crazy. Yeah, see, some of these attacks are tricky for the timing. So just keep going, keep spamming. Don't take control of Cloud yet. Okay, here's the charge. Right as the horse is right, I would say like an inch. use the parry, and right as he goes into pressure, use Octo Slash or Roga right after you use it. That way he'll be staggered. And then use Prime, switch right back to Cloud. Build up an ATB boost, and then a Roga again. And then should be pretty good. Almost half health's gone. Back to Sephiroth and start spamming again. And the more damage Odin takes, the harder he gets. So this method should keep you safe. Spatial distortion. Be sure to get on the right side, because that's what he'll always take over the left side of the field. And just keep going. And Lord of the Battlefield, he'll do so many combos in this mode. So, like Relentless Pursue. Yep. See, I still get hit with that sometimes. It is pretty hard for me, a little bit. So all you gotta do is just get back up. Conquest, he will do four attacks. Use Kiraga if you need to. Shimmering Blade, get away from that unblockable move. Because if you get hit with it, Wolf Hunter, he will do the Spear Rampage attack and then a leap. Just wait and just keep spamming with Sephiroth, because most of the other attacks won't really do much. Ruthless Conquest, 4 attacks. So if you need to, dodge those. And with Temporal Imprisonment, this is why I haven't used Limit Break yet. Because right as he does that, do your Limit Break, because you will be immune to it. Don't use anything yet, just wait until he goes into his pressured state, because he will again. Shimmering Blade, get away from it, keep spamming. Grim Executioner. It is a bit of a delay with the spear. Okay. Here we go, use Re-Raise if he does manage to get his last part out. His last attack out. This will give you another chance. So Cloud most likely is going to be dead right here. But, or, yep. Yep, Cloud is dead. Use your limit. And with that is done.
This won't be the last.
So yeah, with Odin, if you need to, right at the start of the battle, use a re-raise on Sephiroth, because he is the stronger opponent. Or not opponent, teammate. And with Odin, he will do a lot of attacks, so it shouldn't be too hard. I do appreciate you guys watching, if you have stayed here for this long. I'll show you the build one more time.
Thanks to you, my archives are filling obtaining all.
Cloud, got the Buster Sword. Again, if you need to for stronger magic, use Rune Blade. Use Sentry Bracer. And Genji Gloves to exceed the damage limit. If you don't have Genji Gloves, it's fine. Just look for something that'll... Look for an item that can let your damage go up a little more. Materia, Lightning and Wind to Swift Cast. Wind to Magic Focused. First Strike Materia, Magic Up Materia, ATB Boost Materia, Enemy Skill Materia, HP to Wind, MP to Wind. Again, you need to have these HP and MP absorption so you can keep casting the strong spells. Elemental to Fire and Ice, max HP 200 times 2, MP recovery rate up, and Reprieve. And then have Phoenix on Cloud to raise the magic a little more. Alright guys, that is it. Hopefully this guide has been helpful to you, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.